Ford will invest $3.5 billion to build a lithium iron phosphate, or LFP, battery plant in Marshall, Michigan.
Ford electric vehicles, including a new battery chemistry coming this year that will help us make EVs more affordable and accessible.
Now, just 10 minutes of charging, and Ford's new lithium engine supercharges your vehicle, delivering 10 times more drive time. Ford has just dropped a bombshell on the auto industry, unveiling a breakthrough that could make slow EV charging a thing of the past. For years, long wait times have held back electric cars, but this next-gen lithium technology changes everything, bringing gas-level convenience to EVs. So, how does this revolutionary engine work? And is Ford about to leave Tesla and BYD in the dust? Stay tuned as we break down how Ford is rewriting the future of electric vehicles. Ford's new game-changer engine. Ford has shocked the entire automotive industry with an engine unlike anything we've ever seen. Ford has led the way in vehicle innovation for almost 100 years, but this latest move is different. It's an engine that combines performance, efficiency, and sustainability. The Ford EcoBoost engine series combines power and fuel economy in a way that no rival has matched in the industry. Let's briefly talk about engine power to fully understand why we're making so much muse about the new Ford engine.
I'd like to introduce you to our new 1-litre EcoBoost engine, which we're launching at the moment in the Ford Focus.
Most engine designers build larger engines to produce more horsepower, but Ford engineers took another approach that shocked everyone. Instead of relying on massive engines to produce more horsepower, they designed turbocharging and direct fuel injection. So how exactly does it work? These two technologies work together to maximize performance from smaller, more efficient engines. Turbocharging acts like a power booster. It forces extra air into the combustion chamber and generates more power without increasing engine size. Direct fuel injection ensures that every drop of fuel is used efficiently. This doesn't just cut down waste, but it also improves mileage. For those doubting the concept, the new engine is already on the road. The EcoBoost comes in stages. Ford designed the compact 1.0-liter turbocharged 3-cylinder for small cars. For larger vehicles, they made the 3.5-liter twin-turbo V6. The good news is that this V6 engine delivers V8-like power with better fuel efficiency, and it is perfect for trucks and sports utility vehicles. This combination of power and economy shows that Ford's engineers have figured out how to do more with less, but Ford is not stopping there. The company has released a hybrid version called the F-150 Hybrid. This version was designed for trucks. Strong and durable trucks are also notorious for fuel consumption. That is where the Ford Hybrid F-150 comes in. This beast combines traditional combustion power with electric efficiency. About a quarter of all new F-150s sold today are hybrids, which shows how quickly people embrace this new technology. But that is not all. Another impressive feature of this engine is its ability to act as a mobile power station. Whether you need to charge tools on a construction site or power a campsite in the middle of nowhere, the onboard generator of the truck has you covered. According to industry sources, it is now one of Ford's most popular innovations. Ford has a more extreme version for those who love pure power, the Predator 5.8. It was introduced in the 2020 Mustang Shelby GT 500. This 5.2-liter supercharged engine produces a jaw-dropping 760 horsepower. It also has advanced technology like dual overhead camshafts and variable timing to maximize speed and efficiency. According to Ford, each engine is assembled by hand at their Romeo plant in Michigan for precision and absolute craftsmanship. If you are wondering what international competitors like China's BYD and CATL have been up to, it seems they are not impressed by Ford's strategy. The two leading Chinese brands have focused on cutting-edge electric motors and blade battery technology. For instance, BYD's latest EV engines provide ultra-high efficiency, instant torque, and zero emissions. They also focus on sodium-ion batteries and integrated drive units for more extended range and faster charging, something Ford's lithium batteries may struggle to match. Ford plans to build hydrogen-powered versions of this engine. Electric engines powered by lithium have gained rapid acceptance in the automobile world, but the truth is that hydrogen will provide a cleaner alternative. Research has shown that hydrogen-powered combustion engines could provide the best of both worlds: zero emissions without the limitations of battery range and charging infrastructure. This technology is still in development, but let's talk about the mind-blowing impacts it will have on the industry. Ford's next step in engine technology. While other automakers debate the best way forward, Ford invests heavily in electric vehicles while developing hydrogen-powered engines. Governments worldwide are updating emission regulations, and consumers are demanding cleaner alternatives. The company is making its most significant shift. While electric vehicles are a key part of the global transition, Ford engineers believe we must look beyond batteries to hydrogen combustion. Instead of relying on external fuel cells, Ford's hydrogen engine will inject hydrogen directly into the combustion chamber. Engineers believe that this process will improve efficiency and eliminate carbon emissions. It will also allow the engine to maintain the power of traditional combustion while producing nothing but water vapor as a byproduct. Suppose you are wondering why this is a better alternative to lithium-powered engines, unlike electric cars, which depend on lithium-ion batteries and extensive charging infrastructure. In that case, hydrogen engines can be refueled as quickly as gasoline-powered vehicles. Ford's hydrogen engine could power everything from compact cars to full-sized trucks if successfully developed and scaled. It is a better alternative to lithium that combines sustainability with performance. Hydrogen also overcomes some of the biggest challenges facing electric vehicles, such as battery degradation, long charging times, and the environmental impact of rare mineral extraction. For instance, exhaust gas recirculation technology will reduce combustion temperatures and improve efficiency. Ford is positioning hydrogen as a real contender for cleaner energy. This doesn't mean Ford has given up on its lithium-powered engines. According to the CEO, the company is pouring over $50 billion into electric vehicle production, making it one of the most prominent players in vehicle electrification. And why invest so much in vehicle electrification? Instead of simply selling cars, Ford is developing an ecosystem that includes battery production, charging networks, and long-term sustainability initiatives. Ford's plan is not just to conquer the American market. What they are doing in the Chinese market will leave you speechless. China is the world's largest EV market, and Ford plans to beat their domestic giants like BYD and NIO. To stay ahead, Ford is focusing on lithium iron phosphate batteries. Experts believe they are a more affordable and durable alternative to conventional lithium-ion cells.
For me, this thing is fantastic. I got a fantastic battery. I saw a cheap battery and I bought it, but it does make me curious to see what else they're making.
Ford also plans to partner with local suppliers and leverage China's advanced battery technology. Meanwhile, in Europe, the company is responding to strict government policies that will phase out gasoline and diesel vehicles by 2030. Ford's strategy here is to launch electric vans and trucks that meet the needs of businesses and fleet operators, ensuring that commercial buyers have access to reliable, emissions-free work vehicles. The first models will be based on their lithium-powered engines, while future models will switch to hydrogen. Back in the United States, Ford is taking a different approach. Ford understands that American drivers have long preferred trucks and SUVs, so the company launched full-scale production of the F-150 Lightning as the future of its lineup.
And then there's the Hummer EV, which is a 9,000-pound idiot. We love it as well, but it's really expensive and massive. And then there's the Cybertruck, which only exists in your dreams. They all answer a question that no one was really asking. It doesn't need to be a spaceship. The F-150 Lightning is the first simple, down-to-earth EV truck for everyone.
Surprisingly, the response has been staggering. Within a week of launch, Ford received over 70,000 reservations for the electric pickup, with most buyers choosing the highest trim level and extended range battery. This overwhelming demand shows that consumer preferences have shifted. Electric vehicles are no longer just for urban commuters. They are becoming serious contenders in the full-size truck market. Ford has also been producing batteries for the American market domestically. This has strengthened the company's position, reduced production costs, improved supply chain security, and made the vehicles eligible for federal government incentives. But building electric cars is only half the battle. Ford is also investing in the infrastructure needed to support widespread EV adoption. At the heart of this effort is the Blue Oval City. The Oval City is a massive manufacturing complex in Tennessee designed to produce EVs and batteries at an unprecedented scale. This $5.6 billion project will create thousands of jobs while accelerating the transition to a fully electric future.
Behind me here is a cell plant, and that can join with a pack plant will total 2 million square feet. Now, the facility will be used to create batteries for electric vehicles, and Ford still believes this is the future of the automotive industry.
Besides the factory, Ford is expanding its charging network through partnerships with energy companies. This will ensure that customers have reliable access to charging stations wherever they go. Ford also recognizes that convenience is a major barrier to EV adoption, so the company is rolling out advanced home charging solutions, allowing owners to charge their vehicles overnight quickly. There are still many unknowns, but one sure thing is that Ford's approach to the future doesn't rely on a single technology. While many automakers are going all in on EVs, Ford keeps its options open, investing in hydrogen, electric, and hybrid technologies simultaneously. But let's talk about why this will not be as easy as it seems. Are hydrogen and electric engines the future? You see, gasoline engines have ruled the roads for over 100 years. The deep rumble of a V8, the raw power of a turbocharged engine, and electric engines are taking over today, but gasoline will not give way easily. The question is no longer whether the shift will happen, but how quickly and at what cost. One of the key factors in this transition is performance. How fast, how powerful, and how thrilling an engine can run. For instance, Ford's Predator V8 engine delivers an impressive 760 horsepower. It is loud, aggressive, and undeniably fast. People who prefer performance believe that electric vehicles cannot replace the feeling of a combustion engine. Truth be told, the instant torque of an EV may be impressive, but it lacks the raw character of a finely tuned V8. But forgetting the loyalty to traditional power, the industry moves in a different direction. But the F-150 Lightning proves that power and sustainability can work together. With 563 horsepower, it outperforms many gasoline trucks while producing zero emissions. Ford's decision to invest billions in electrification is a clear signal that, while combustion engines still have a place, they are no longer the future. But the problem is that electric vehicles also have limitations. For instance, charging infrastructure is limited in many regions, and battery production is costly. Talk less about range anxiety, which is still a common issue for many EV drivers. This is where hydrogen-powered combustion engines come in. Unlike electric vehicles, which require massive batteries, hydrogen engines burn fuel like traditional gasoline engines, but with zero carbon emissions. Engineers believe that hydrogen fuel cells can provide the convenience of gasoline with the environmental benefits of electric power, but large-scale adoption will not be easy. As these technologies evolve, the entire automotive industry is forced to adapt. Car manufacturers must decide where to place their bets, whether to double down on electric vehicles, invest in hydrogen, or continue refining internal combustion engines to meet environmental regulations. That is not all. Oil companies are now facing the reality of falling demand for gasoline. Gas stations may need to transform into charging hubs or hydrogen refueling centers. Auto repair shops must prepare for a shift away from combustion engine maintenance. Remember that electric motors have fewer moving parts and significantly less servicing. Governments are improving emissions regulations, pushing manufacturers toward cleaner alternatives, investing in charging infrastructure, and encouraging consumers to switch. The result is an industry where every player tries to anticipate the next breakthrough before it is too late. Looking at Ford's current strategy, it is clear that they are facing this uncertainty. The company is not abandoning gasoline engines entirely. If hydrogen gains traction, Ford is prepared. If battery technology improves dramatically, Ford is already ahead of the curve. The question is whether the industry can adapt fast enough, or if the transition will leave some companies struggling to keep up. Thank you for staying with us. What could be happening at the secret chamber of Mount Rushmore? Affordability as a strategy. BYD's rapid growth in the electric vehicle market, commonly called the EV market, is driven by one primary factor: affordability. In an industry led by major players like Tesla and Mercedes, BYD has emerged as a global leader, recently surpassing Tesla as the world's largest EV manufacturer, with sales in over 60 countries.
Chinese automaker sold more than 526,000 fully electric vehicles in the fourth quarter of last year, which was enough to outpace Tesla.
The company's founder, chairman, and CEO Wang Chuanfu has had a strategic focus on making EVs accessible, helping the company to dominate the market by emphasizing affordable, quality vehicles that appeal to a broad audience worldwide. Now, BYD has released a big new product in the electric car market called the Seagull EV Honor Edition, which starts at a very low price. This is a strong move that shows BYD's desire to start a price competition with regular gas-powered cars. But with an electric vehicle this cheap, who wouldn't think about switching from gasoline? But that's not even the best part. Called the Mini Lamborghini, the Seagull is not only about being cheap, but there's more to it. It was designed under the creative eye of Wolfgang Egger, a former Lamborghini designer, adding an unexpected touch of luxury to this entry-level EV. Inside, the Honor Edition does not disappoint, boasting a 10.1-inch rotating infotainment screen driven by BYD's Dialink Intelligent Network connection, which brings media and connectivity right to the driver's fingertips. It can also go up to 252 miles with the choice of 30.08 kilowatts and 38.88 kilowatts blade battery packs. It will also be able to fast charge from 30% to 80% in only 30 minutes. BYD has designed an affordable electric vehicle with smart features that could impress even the most doubtful driver. BYD introduced its new electric car, the Seagull, in China on April 27, 2023.
We're looking at a BYD Seagull. This vehicle was recently introduced and kind of caught the auto industry, really caught their attention.
Unlike other electric cars in its price range that have only 3 doors, the Seagull has a unique 5-door hatchback design and seats 4 people, measuring just 148.8 inches in length. Chinese media reported that BYD created the Seagull with younger customers in mind, aiming for those who want a simple way to get around. The Seagull's exterior has a modern look with sharp lines, headlights shaped at angles, and a roof that slopes down to rear lights connected by a light bar. Inside, BYD maximized space by extending the wheelbase to length ratio to 66%, higher than their BYD Dolphin model at 64%, and using a thinner battery design. The dashboard reflects a wing shape inspired by a seagull's wings, offering a sleek two-tone look and featuring a 10.1-inch rotatable touchscreen alongside a smaller 5-inch digital display. Safety was also prioritized, as the Seagull includes 6 airbags, rear disc brakes, an electronic parking brake, and electronic stability control. BYD built 61% of the car's frame from high-strength steel, using hot forming for added durability in key areas. After debuting at the Auto Shanghai show in April last year, BYD started delivering the Seagull across China and received a remarkable 10,000 orders in just one day. By November 29th the same year, the 200,000th Seagull rolled off the production line, an impressive achievement in only 7 months. Selling at a price under 90,000 yen, which is about $12,000, the Seagull quickly attracted attention from both international media and industry experts. Can any other electric car compete with this level of affordability and design? BYD reduced the Seagull's price by 5% in March 2024 with the release of a special Seagull Honor Edition for the 2024 model year, adding a new ice blue exterior with a sea blue interior.
It's the best-selling Chinese electric brand. Now, the car that I'm standing in front of right now is the Seagull. It's a new all-electric car.
The Seagull is available in 3 models that make electric driving accessible and flexible, depending on your needs. The Vitality Edition is the base model, perfect for everyday city trips with a range of 190 miles. This is like driving from Los Angeles to San Diego on a single charge. The mid-range Freedom Edition has the same range and similar features, but offers a few extra comforts, ideal if you want something a bit more refined for your commute. Finally, there's the Flying Edition, the top version with an extended range of 252 miles, so you could easily travel from New York to Washington, D.C. without needing a recharge. All models reach up to 81 miles per hour, and with a fast charger, you can bring the battery from 30% to 80% in just 30 minutes, perfect for a quick coffee break. The Seagull's reach is rapidly extending beyond China. A new product, the Dolphin Mini, was just launched in South America. The price in Brazil was around $20,000, an amenable price level to an EV in any global market. BYD is doing great with its plan to offer affordable EVs. Last year, the company sold over 280,000 units of Seagull in China, most of them over the sales of Dolphin and Yuan Plus Auto 3 models. It's making waves in the industry. Rivals like Ford are taking notice. Ford CEO Jim Farley even confessed to being worried, saying if car makers can't hold their own against Chinese electric vehicle companies, then 20% to 30% of their revenue is at risk. In response, Ford is now developing a low-cost EV platform to stay competitive.
People from outside of Ford that have expertise in that, and we are developing a low-cost EV platform.
But BYD is not stopping with entry-level cars. The company is making its way into the high-end sector with new launches such as the Yangwang U9 electric supercar, priced at a heavy $233,000, and 2 mid-size electric SUVs, the Sea Lion 07 and Song L, which directly aim at bestsellers like Tesla's Model Y. The BYD Seagull EV Honor Edition is not just a cheap car, it makes a point. With a combination of great design, good range, and leading-edge technology at an equitable price, BYD has written a new script for what can be expected from affordable EVs. They are not only creating change with increasing competition against gas cars, but also leading the industry into a new and exciting time. But you may wonder why BYD is so focused on making affordable cars. Here's why. A tireless cost-cutting CEO. To begin with, BYD's chairman, Wang Chuanfu, is all about getting electric vehicles affordable. Chuanfu is a tireless cost cutter, and Charlie Munger, Warren Buffett's longtime partner at Berkshire Hathaway, highlighted Wang's rare talent in one of his final interviews last year. Reflecting on Wang's hands-on skills, Munger recounted how Wang could inspect someone's part in the morning and be able to replicate it by the afternoon, a quality Munger described as unlike anything he'd ever seen. He praised Wang as both a natural engineer and an executive who gets things done, a powerful combination that Munger believed set him apart.
But BYD is going to be huge in electric vehicles. They're already huge, and they're going to be much more huge, and then they're going to be huge.
Was it any wonder, then, that Munger went so far as to say Wang was even better at actually making things than Elon Musk? Most likely, Chuanfu draws inspiration from his own amazing personal journey, from tough beginnings to success. Having started as an orphan, Wang created a large EV business and even outpaced Tesla's Elon Musk in China's tough market. That past could drive him to make sure more people can afford electric vehicles, since he wants to increase EV use around the world. Under his leadership, BYD has become a top company in affordable clean energy vehicles. They offer new and low-cost choices to customers while still keeping quality and sustainability. Tesla's cheapest model in China starts at around $31,900, more than 3 times the price of BYD's lowest cost model. BYD's Seagull, an all-electric hatchback priced at $9,900, sold over 280,000 units last year, representing nearly 20% of BYD's total battery EV sales. As a short history, BYD Auto started in January 2003 when Wang Chuanfu bought the Xi'an Qinchuan Automobile Company. In 2005, BYD produced its first car, the BYD F3. Not long after, in 2008, BYD launched the F3 DM, its first plug-in hybrid vehicle, and the next year, it introduced the E6, its first fully electric car. Since 2020, BYD has seen impressive growth in sales, driven by the demand for new energy vehicles in China. Beginning in 2021, BYD expanded its electric car sales beyond China to areas like Europe, Southeast Asia, Oceania, and Latin America. In March 2022, the company made a bold shift by stopping the production of cars powered only by internal combustion engines, choosing instead to focus entirely on new energy vehicles. By the fourth quarter of 2023, BYD had achieved a major milestone, becoming the world's top seller of battery electric vehicles, surpassing Tesla. Tesla is a big deal in the electric vehicle industry. They've been around since 2003 and have led the market with their high-tech, top-performing cars. Tesla changed how people think about EVs by showing they could be fast, reliable, and desirable. Their Model S set the bar for luxury electric cars, and the Model 3 made EVs more affordable and available to a wider audience. Tesla's factories, called gigafactories, are some of the largest in the world, allowing them to ramp up production and meet global demand.
We're excited to announce that the next Tesla Gigafactory will be in Mexico near Monterrey.
They also built an extensive network of fast charging stations, making it easier for owners to drive long distances. So, when BYD beat Tesla in BEV sales in the last quarter of last year, it was a huge moment. Tesla has been the leader for so long, and beating them in sales shows that other companies, especially ones from China like BYD, are becoming a serious challenge. BYD's success is partly due to its ability to offer affordable cars and their strong backing in China, a market where EVs are growing rapidly. This shift shows that even though Tesla is still a major player, the EV market is getting more competitive as new companies enter the game. The rivalry between BYD and Tesla, two major players in the electric vehicle market, is heating up. BYD recently announced a new technology that promises smoother rides, even on rough or bumpy roads. This new tech, designed for BYD's high-end Yangwang line, could make off-road driving and city rides more comfortable. But that's not all. BYD's innovation uses LiDAR sensors, which are the same type of sensors used in many assisted driving systems. These sensors create detailed maps around the car, allowing it to predict and adjust for bumps, turns, and even shallow water. BYD's founder, Wang Chuanfu, said this breakthrough leads and surpasses foreign technology, a possible jab at Tesla, which recently recalled more than 360,000 vehicles over issues with its self-driving software. Meanwhile, Tesla is making moves in China too. CEO Elon Musk recently announced that Tesla will open a new factory in Shanghai, focusing on producing megapacks, which are massive batteries the size of a shipping container. Each megapack can power up to 3,600 homes for an hour, helping meet China's demand for renewable energy storage. As BYD takes aim at Tesla with new technology, and Tesla expands its footprint in BYD's home market, it's clear that the battle for EV dominance is just getting started. The company also made history in China by becoming the top-selling car brand in 2023, taking the lead from Volkswagen, which had held that title since China's automotive market opened up. Today, BYD ranks as the third most valuable car maker globally by market value. A big part of BYD's success lies in its strong vertical integration.
BYD is the #1 EV maker in China, so it's still like a trade I think that you probably want to be a part of, but we're just sort of waiting to hear more, any disclosures perhaps on what's going on there exactly.
They use the BYD Group's experience in producing their own batteries, electric motors, and electronic parts. Most of the parts in BYD vehicles are made within the company, which keeps costs down and allows flexibility in production. The company even operates its own lithium mines, processing facilities, battery production plants, and a chip-making unit. As of 2024, BYD's battery division, FinDreams Battery, is the world's second-largest producer of electric vehicle batteries, specializing in lithium iron phosphate batteries, including BYD's unique Blade battery. The contribution of the battery will surprise you. The Blade battery. BYD has spent 27 years developing advanced battery technology, which has greatly helped them create some of the most innovative electric vehicles on the market. BYD leads the world in producing lithium iron phosphate, or LFP batteries, which are in high demand and expected to make up over 60% of the global power battery market this year. What makes LFP batteries so appealing? They don't use cobalt and offer excellent thermal stability compared to other types. BYD's battery technology has passed tough safety tests, like crush tests, heat tests, and overcharging tests, often exceeding industry requirements. BYD was also one of the first to implement a thermal management system for their batteries, keeping the temperature at an ideal level for smooth and reliable performance in any weather condition. Thanks to this energy efficiency, BYD's electric vehicles in every category achieve some of the industry's best driving ranges. BYD has also introduced the Blade battery, which has become a major breakthrough in the field. This ultra-safe battery is used in all BYD passenger cars and is changing the game in both safety and battery density, delivering top-notch EV performance. The Blade battery's clever array design allows it to offer 50% more space than traditional block batteries. In safety tests, the Blade battery has performed remarkably well in nail penetration tests, reaching a safe 30 to 60 Celsius without smoke or fire, clear proof of its safety. BYD has become a symbol of innovation and engineering excellence, creating revolutionary products with proven reliability. The company's rapid success is evident in its team of over 40,000 engineers, all dedicated to designing the most efficient solutions for a sustainable future. One main strength is BYD's ability to control every stage of production, from raw materials, research and design, to manufacturing, application, and recycling. This level of control has allowed BYD to be the first and only car manufacturer to produce its own powertrain system, batteries, motors, and motor control system. BYD's NEV solutions are making a global impact by helping to reduce carbon footprints. From passenger cars to buses and trucks, BYD's electric vehicles are helping shift transportation towards electrification across public, commercial, and private sectors. In 2010, BYD launched the world's first fully electric bus fleet, and today,
no gasoline, no transmission or engine required. Those are some of the features of an all-electric bus unveiled in Lancaster today.
Their pure electric buses are supporting public transport electrification worldwide. Many major public transit operators welcome BYD's zero-emission buses, seeing them as a dependable and eco-friendly option that encourages more people to use public transit. BYD is a leader in battery technology, which has made it a top name in making electric vehicles and has given bus operators confidence to switch to electric buses. BYD's strong history of making over 1.9 million electric cars and 70,000 electric buses shows it is a trusted and reliable choice. Today, BYD's electric buses are used in 70 countries and over 400 cities, making electric transit possible on a large scale. Switching from gas to electric buses has helped reduce CO2 emissions by about 11 million tons, the same as planting nearly 896 million trees, making a big difference in fighting climate change. In Europe, BYD's impact is especially strong, with over 2,600 electric buses running or on order in 20 countries and more than 100 cities, showing the growth of electric transport. The UK, a key part of this shift, has over 1,000 BYD buses, some even showcased at the COP26 Climate Summit to highlight their role in climate action. In the Nordic countries, more than 400 BYD electric buses perform well even in harsh weather. These accomplishments show BYD's commitment to both innovation and environmental care, raising the question, can any other company keep up with BYD in building a greener future? But even as BYD stays committed to leading the EV industry, its achievements have not been without controversies. Let's take a look. Share your opinions with us in the comment section. If you enjoyed the video, like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Also, click the following video on your screen, and you will enjoy it.